slightly disturbing news that I wanted to tell you. I did actually try to make a bike video about that. Sadly, the audio that was recorded was only in my trouser pocket, so it's not really something you can really listen to. But I've elaborated on that, and it didn't quite work out, so I thought I'd do it here. So on Thursday, we went back to the dentist, because that's where we are now, twice a week, because that's just 2023. That's just how it goes. And I had a crown put on my bottom tooth here, and so the temporary was replaced with the real one, which was good. And then they took a mold and gave me temporary up here, which is now going to be replaced in 2 weeks' time. So that's the reason why we went. That's why I wanted to make a bike video. But the thing is, our landlady said we need to move. And I know I've talked to you about this before, but it's about 2 years ago or so, we could swing another deal by paying a little bit more rent to let us stay here. That was really nice for us. But I think now she's adamant of the fact that we really need to leave. And that is a bit of a problem, because we don't really know where to. So we could either move into the immediate neighborhood here in Miami Beach and stay where we are. But that's very expensive, because, in the 10 years that we've lived here, the rents have gone through the roof, and they're now basically a few yards above the roof, hovering there and going higher every minute. So, do we want to do that? Yes or no? Then the other option is we could move further into Florida to save a little bit of cash, but the money we'd be saving, we'd have to invest into getting a car, and that would then be not much saving at all. It is fairly expensive to live here. That's a possibility, though. Another option would be to move somewhere else in the relative local neighborhood. So I was thinking, Brian, we could, move together. Let's just share a large house, make a creative community. Could move to New Jersey. We could move to Georgia. We've got friends in Georgia. We could move to Texas. We've got friends in Texas. So that does suck, doesn't it? So there's so many options. Or we could go and move even further away, Pacific Northwest, the Guru House. Wouldn't that be cool? Brian, let's do it. Let's think outside the box here. That'd be really cool. We get something larger. We get like a 5-bedroom house or something. Split the rent. It's going to be great. Maybe even, rent out office space or creative collaboration space. Imagine we could get a studio, stuff like that. It'd be really, really good. So yeah, it's all these possibilities are on the cards. Or we could move, in fact, Pacific Northwest, that's like a total the opposite end of where we are now, and further up north, because I've got a job, which is really nice. I've got a job as a VFX artist with a company in Washington. And that is part-time. And since they're based where they are based, which is Battleground, Washington, we could move there. But that's so far away, and it's so cold. It's like, so many options. We could even go back to Europe. Julia's got family in the UK. I've got family in Germany. We could move back there. But buffer zone to Putin, you want to keep that to a minimum. But that's what I was thinking, Brian. You are expanding all the time. You're running out of room. We need to have a dedicated 3D printer room in that house. So, Utah near Daz in Art of Art, that's another possibility. I know from Josh Darling, he used to live in Utah when he was working for Daz, and he said he could walk everywhere. So Utah, Salt Lake City especially, is a little bit pricey though as well. So it's one of those things. Or welcome to the Netherlands. That would be another great idea. Let's just go move to Holland. Why not Amsterdam? Close to Amsterdam, in close proximity to the Blender Institute. Wouldn't that be cool? Man. So that's what's going on for us. And we only received that news last Sunday, literally after the stream. And we're thinking, so we had about a week to think about it. And it's, it's one of those things. I do love the cheese. I do love the cheese. So, and coffee. The Dutch are very good in regards to coffee. I mean, Douwe Egberts isn't the only thing you can get in the Netherlands in regards to coffee. Spin the bottle. We gotta make sure you have all the possibilities on there first. So yeah, one of those things. I will keep you posted on where we're gonna go, what we want to do, because it's just, there's no easy answer to that. It's a bit like, doing things in 3D. You've got like 11 ways of doing the same thing, and you think, which way am I gonna go? So yeah, any input on that? Where would you move if you were in our situation? What would you do? Is it going to be Washington? Is it going to be closer here in the neighborhood, Florida or Miami Beach neighborhood? Or would it be move together with Brian? That'd be great. Have a look at houses, Brian, just for, or large-ish type properties in New Jersey. Maybe that's a good idea once the air quality gets better.